Okay, then let's head into part 2 of our press release SEO training here. Okay, so as you recall, we had certain keywords that I identified with Keyworks and Google Keyword Tool that were going to be keywords that could get us some traffic, right? And I've sort of used them throughout here. Photo library, photo images, photo search software, or photo search, image library. And these are the kind of things that people would be searching for. You know, because if they needed to get images, they're like photo search, give me an image library, give me free digital photos. That's what I want. That's what they're typing into Google in order to get what they want. But they don't really understand that Viral Image Curator Pro does that for, is what provides the solution exactly for that. So what we're doing is we're associating these words that people would type into Google in order to get what they want, and we're associating that with what we have to offer them. Okay, so now we go to the SE friendly, and I do see that you did enter some things in here, but I am going to make some changes. And these might even be things that I used in my other press release, which is cool, and they're all relevant. Oops, hi, how are you? What I'm talking about is these ones that I started out with and I identified, and then I sort of sprinkled these throughout here. And there are other ones too, like royalty-free image software is good. Looks like we kind of repeated that, or we repeated it with the hyphen is what we did. Okay, that's, I don't know if that's that really would help, but possibly would. I have to research that. But I think I'm going to get rid of all these downloads. Okay, so I'm just going to basically I'll start with royalty-free image software, which is cool. And then I'm just going to put these other keywords. Okay, so that's all formatted correctly. And we can make a friendly name here, which means it's going to be basically, here's what I'll do. I'm going to take the title, just like WordPress does, but I'm going to do it myself here. I'm going to like paste it in Edit Plus, word wrap, so I can see it, or I'll just stretch it out here. I'm going to edit, change case, lowercase, and I'm going to go, I usually just go Control H. I'm not sure where the replace is in here. Oh, search, replace. Okay, so I'm going to replace the space with the hyphen in the selection only, and let's replace all. And so now we have this string. I'm going to go ahead and copy this into this friendly name right here. So that's what it's going to, where it's going to reside. Photo search software helps build website image library.html. Okay, now in the meta description, we'll probably just take a paragraph or see if we can, yeah, I think probably we'll just take the abstract, okay, and put that into the description, okay. In fact, let's not do that, because in fact we might even want to change this, because it's not really, it's not really about the company, but it's about the software. It seems to be stressing the company more than the software. So well, it's probably okay. Let's just leave that for now. But in the in the meta description, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to go revolutionary software program assists its users in locating photo images from multiple websites that each contain a royalty-free photo library. In fact, I'm going to change this to viral image curator pro is a revolutionary software program that assists its users in locating photo images. Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. So what you would understand about the difference between the abstract, the actual article, the meta description, is that the abstract is what's used in the news feed. So if it wants to show up looking like news, which includes, in this case, it's quite reality-based, Miami-based company, web image, just like a news thing. However, the meta description is not going out over the news feed. The meta description is going out over Google. So Google is what looks at the meta description, if they even do. They say they don't, but actually they do. If you look at Google search results, like here's a search, and depending on what Google finds there, they will often put the meta description right here. It looks like this one is, blogging, SEO, content writing jobs, online. See, they're sort of treating the meta description as a keyword list, and you can do that. What we do is for basically just what we want to appear in Google under the search results when we come up. That's what goes in here. Okay, so now I'm happy with those changes. I will go ahead and save that. Okay. And now what we want to do is we want to create an image, and we want to give it a caption. And we also want to, we don't want to upload a video, but we want to get some videos from YouTube, and they need to be 300 in width. And you can use the iframe, and you can actually line up as many as you want here, and they encourage that. So we'll do that. And we'll also add an image here or two to the image gallery. We can also add some attachments, which we'll do, but video attachment is probably not necessary to do. We can possibly put a URL here and see how that works, but I'm not going to upload any videos. Okay, so let's start by getting some image to go in here. So I've already done a previous campaign with BIC Pro, and so I'm going to end up with 3 or 4 files, and one is for the main image, and one is going to be for a doc that I'm going to turn into a PDF ultimately to upload to some other file sharing site. And this is, I guess, just the main text of the body, but the main thing is going to image. If you look down here, let me move that over. Okay, if you look at the bottom here, you can see that it's from April 23rd, and you can see subject. It already has a subject: company counters online piracy concerns. And in fact, and it has tags, it has a title. That's because what I did was I right-clicked on it and I select properties down here, and then you go to details. And images have this whole thing that you can plug in stuff to: title, subject, tags, comments. And what we do in the comments is we put the entire press release into the comments, including the backlink back to the website and everything. Because if that image ever gets shared or copied around on the internet, it'll still have this data in it. Okay, so here's how we do that. First, I'm going to get a new image. I think I'm going to use this one. And perhaps I'll save it as a ping. Okay, let's see. Let's get it saved. I'll make a new folder for this VIC Pro 2 and save that ping PNG file. Okay, so we're here now. So this is 600 by 406. So you can see it doesn't have anything but the date and the title and so forth. So what we can do is go properties, details, okay, well here's a gotcha, because I think with a PNG you can't use those details. It has to be a JPEG. So I'm going to get that JPEG. I have the original one. Hold on. Okay, so it has to be a JPEG. I'm going to just get rid of that PNG. And then we can go to the properties, details, and now we've got the title, subject, and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my press release here, Newswire. I'm going to get the title right here, copy it, and then go back to my properties here on my JPEG. I'm going to click title, paste that in, and subject also, paste that in. Might as well give it a 5 rating on it if it'll take that. And back to Newswire. If I'm here, I'm going to click SE friendly, and I'm going to get the keywords here, copy them, come back to this and click on tags and paste that in like that. And just, so now we have the tags. For the comments, I'm going to go back to Newswire, and I'm going to get the entire press release like this and copy it, paste it in the comments. So now we have the entire press release. Hit enter, and now the entire press release, after I click apply, is embedded into that JPEG as binary data. Okay, so wherever that JPEG file goes, that data goes, and Google reads that. So it's great SEO. Now, let's make sure I got the website. Now, I think I'm going to get rid of my email out of there, as I don't know how many times that's going to get shared. So, but we have the website there. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, and yeah, it's best not to spread around the email. I think we can put it on the press release, but I guess we'll take it out of the images. I don't answer that email address anyway, so. Okay, click apply. Okay, so now when we click that and we see down here, well, what's wrong? Let's refresh maybe. Oh, there's a word from my sponsor. Okay, now. I think it's got a, must have to refresh. Hold on, let me find out what's wrong with that. Oh, it's interesting that it saved the entire press release here, but it didn't save the title for some reason. I don't know why, so I'm going to do that again real. Okay, so I pasted in and I clicked apply, and now we can see the title and the subject here. Have to add the tags still. Again, I'm just going to grab the meta keywords, which are mainly going to be the ones that you identify at the beginning of the whole process, as I showed you. and put those in here, paste them, make sure they're in there, click out of it, and then click apply. And now you can see the tags down here. So that's a very important thing. Author, might as well put me. Okay, that's fine. Click out of it. You have to. That's the problem. You have to click out of it and then click apply for that to work on Windows 7 anyway. Now we hit it again. We got my author. We got everything in here, and okay, so now technically that image is now ready to be posted, to be put up onto the press release because it's got all that data in it. So let's do that. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead. This has got a weird system. I don't really like it. I noticed that you have to actually click on the folder before you can. See, I need to upload. Okay, so now I'm clicking upload. Let me go back here. I'm going to make sure I'm on one of these folders for some reason, or you can't find it later. I don't know. It's very weird. So where am I? Let's see. You have to pick one of these and then get the file. Where am I? SPR. Okay. There we go. That's the one. I don't know why it's in temp, but this is one thing I've never really been able to figure out about this. So if you can figure it out, great. Okay, so okay, hold on. I'm going to try to figure this out. Hold on. Well, I'm not quite sure how that works, but it's worked before, so I'm going to just go ahead and leave that there and see how that goes. I'm going to say Viral Image Curator Pro is a for I'm going to say royalty-free images software because that's a good term to rank for. And that'll show up underneath the image in a smaller print. Now for the video portion, I'm going to go to YouTube. Hold on. So I have quite a few videos here about Viral Image Curator Pro. You might have to, I don't know if you know my channel. It's youtube.com/webdimensions. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then you can see all my public videos. And a lot of different stuff here. Here's like Viral Image Curator Pro feature walkthrough. We'll do that. We'll get that one. Hey everyone, Hugh here. I want to go over the feet. Okay, that's pretty wild. Oh yeah, I put some annotations on that, didn't I? Okay, great. And that's another thing, is to put annotations on the videos, and then it's you know, gives people more links back to the website and stuff. Let's just, let me find a couple of them. I've made some more recently. Okay, hold on. Here's some that I did for the recent relaunch, so we'll get a couple of those. Facebook grabber example.
Hi folks, Hugh here again, and I just wanted to make a little quick video for you about one of my...
Okay. we'll just stop this. So I really just want to get the embeds from those. And we need it to be 300 across, right? So we're going to go share, embed, and it's going to be 300. 300. And then whatever it shows you here, just take that, copy that, go back to the newswire, and go down here to the bottom to this embed video or flash and put that there. You might even want to do like what I do is like a div around each one to make sure that they're all on different lines, one after the other. If you don't know what a div is, you can ask me for more training about that later. Okay, so I'll go back to YouTube. I'll get the next one and I'll do the same thing, share, embed, custom size 300, and then I'll grab this. Oh, you can't see that. You know what? I'm really sorry. How silly of me. Can't even see that. So what I'm doing down here is I click share, embed, and then this comes up, and then I change this to 300. I go custom size and then 300, and then I just grab this code here and go back to here. I'm going to do another div, paste that iframe in there, and I can even get another one and put it there. That's how this works with this. So take the other one here. This time you'll see what I do. So I go down here, I click share, embed. It says custom size, so I'm going to type 300, and then it automatically changes to 300. I'm going to come back to newswire and create another div. And so now we've got 3. Let's go ahead and save all of this. Now that I have all this stuff here, I would like to go and just preview this for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to click here and preview. And you see it's got my image here, and it's got my videos over on this side. How nice is that, huh? We could even put another one in there if we want it. But that's how that works. Okay, so this image, it definitely does work. I guess no matter where I'm putting the in the files section or whatever it is where we upload it, it's a little bit confusing how they have that, but it does work because it's here. Okay, and we've got the videos embedded, and we've got our backlinks here. That should be free digital photos. I said images, so I can go back and fix that quick. How do I fix that? By clicking HTML and finding that. See, it's free digital photos, and I said free digital images in this title inside the A tag. Okay, so I'm just changing that. I'm updating it. I'm going to save that. And we can go back to the preview and reload it. And now it says free digital photos on the link and the title. So Google won't think that I'm like, what are they trying to stuff into that URL or whatever. Okay. So that's all, some very important elements of doing the press release is to do that image like I did with all the data inside of it, and then also putting your videos up, or you can put really as many as you want to. And you can make more videos anytime you want to make videos and post them about VIC Pro. Just make one. It can be 1 minute long, it doesn't matter. You know, if you need some software, I can give you like Camtasia. Just let me know. Okay, so back to here, and we can go to the image gallery here, and then we can add a new image. We search for, let me see if I can find mine. No. See, I don't really quite understand. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got both of them. Great. Okay, so let's just pick one. Let's pick both and add images. So now these will be part of the image gallery for this press release. I don't think we need to put the title or description unless we're adding a new one, because this already has that built into it because we put that in, remember? So we'll save that. And now we've got this image gallery. I'm not sure how that's going to affect the preview. Let's see. Not sure where that comes in. I'll let you know when I figure it out. But I don't know yet. So we'll see. This is July 14. We'll have to update that. Not sure where. Attachments. So now another thing that we can do here is we can create a document, create a Word document with this thing with the press release and the image in it. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so I've opened a new Word doc here. Go back to my newsroom, and so I'm just going to grab this and paste it in here. And then right here, I'm going to go ahead and insert that image. Let's see, where would that be? Okay, montage. But I'm going to make it like nice and small like this and change the format. Wrap text. Yeah. That's it. Beautiful. Okay, and then what I'm going to do here is I want to put the title in at the top. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Newswire. I'm going to get this one right here. I need to get this. Give me a second while I get this one. Okay, let me start over again. So I'm going to go Control Z a few times and get rid of that. I'm going to paste the. I need to paste the title in. And we might even give it a nice theme. We got these cool themes that we can use like this. And now I'll insert that image over here and set it up with the text. Beautiful. Okay, great. Now there's one other thing that I didn't mention. And that has to do with the Google authorship. So let's take a look at that really quick. I imagine this is all pretty boring, but I'm sorry, it's like really important to do everything right with this press release stuff, or else for one thing we're not even going to get them approved, and for another thing then it won't even help us if it's not done right. So we need to get it to help us and to get approved by the system once we set them to pending. So what I want to do is take a look at what I did with the other one. I'm going to go ahead and save that really quick. Now I'm going to go back to the article management and search again I always search the active ones so I can see some of the ones that I did. For example, let me just see this one. See, I put this author here, and I have this Google Plus author. Abby, you should probably get yourself a Google authorship so you can put your own name and your own link. What the heck? Okay. So yeah, it definitely works. I need to get a new photo. In fact, so I need to start building my own personal brand. So that has to do with getting a new photo and all that. But this is what the Google authorship is all about. As you can see up here, this is my Google author link. And you should find your Google author link also, Abby, because that would actually help us tremendously if you were to publish your own press releases under your own author link. So then it wouldn't always look like it came from me being also the author of the software and everything. It kind of looks like one guy promoting his own stuff. So if you have another legitimate author that's posting things, that will really help us a lot. Same with you, Tanya. If you wanted to get that Google authorship thing, and Tanya could actually even use all three of ours in different press releases that we put out. But you can see I do have this, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try and grab this, put it in the Word doc, and let me see if I can just paste it right into that press release as well. Go back to the one we were working on, scroll down to the bottom, and paste in, and there we go. All set. Save it. And so now we've got this in a Word doc, and I'm going to go ahead and save that to the BIC Pro 2 campaign folder. And I'm just going to leave this because it took the title as the title of the doc, and that's actually great SEO, so just leave that. So that's why we put the title right up at the top, and then the name of the document becomes the same name. See, that's sort of my whole way of teaching the keyword thing, including all the curation products, is that you pick the keywords that have certain, power attached to them, and then you just coordinate those same phrases throughout every step of what you're doing. That's my whole paradigm in a nutshell, and it does work. Okay, so now we have this doc. As you can see, it says photo search software helps build website image library.docx, and then we can go ahead and save as a PDF. And there we go, and I'm just going to keep the same name for that in the same folder as well. You may have some additional options. I'm going to keep it at minimum size, and just go ahead and save it, and that should pop up as a PDF, and there it is. So now we've got a PDF and a doc. And we can actually upload both of those to file sharing sites. And we can also go over here to the attachments of the exact same one that we just built. Okay, we're going to add new attachment. I'm going to pick those two. If I can do both of them, that would be great. It looks like I can. So I'm going to just let those, oops, no, wrong file type, or no. So it thinks it's trying to upload an image, so I don't, okay, let's, okay, so it took the PDF. Okay, that's cool. So we got the PDF. And I'm going to put in the title. I'm going to take the exact same title of the whole thing. Do we have that in? No, that's author. Okay. Photo search software helps build website image library, something like that. And get my description. I'll just grab the description, something from here, the abstract, okay, right here. Go back and paste in here and apply. And you see it showed up here, so that was good. So now I'm just going to save. Okay, great. So now I've got, and not only do I have this image attached as the abstract image, and that's what's going to be shown on RSS feeds and that sort of thing when people look at this article. And I got my videos. I've got, you know, at least one image attached that also has all that data in it that we put in it with that title as well, and it already knows the title. We've got an attachment in the form of a PDF which has the entire article in it and the backlink to our website and everything, and it has the same title that of the article. Video attachment I really haven't done anything with. We already have videos on that page. I think you have to upload one to attach a video, so I'm not even going to do that. But we might think of some time about doing that, but we're not going to do that now. Now, as far as this is really important over here that I didn't mention before, the category must be press releases. It has to be press releases, okay? And they have a lot of categories in here, and those are used for further syndication, which I have to go and study that, how to use that. I'm going to change the date to today's date, like I mentioned before. I don't know why it says 10 p.m. Let's see. Make it 8 p.m. And bada bing, fine, thank you. Link to source. Okay, that I have to go and study up on. I don't know what that is. What have I done? Have I done anything before with that? What I can do is open article management in a new window and see on one that if I have already done this, if I did something with it. Let's find out. Did I? No, I didn't do anything with this before. That's so I'll go in and do some studying, but you can too if you want to find out what that is. Look in the doc, the SPR training that I sent you. Okay, so everything is pretty much all set with this now. I'm going to save that, so make sure it's saved to the press releases category. Always save it when you make a change like that. Okay, now this one is ready to go. period. There's nothing more that has to be done here. I'm happy with it. I don't think they're going to have a problem with us publishing it. So I'm going to go back to so I'm ready to publish this, and I'm going to let it go. So I'm going to go set status to pending. Okay, now this is the one that we don't want to do unless we want to get other people involved with our press release. And we only want to get the other people involved when we're absolutely sure it's beautiful, it's in really good shape. And I really think this is at this point. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and save that. All right. Now, having saved that now as pending, that means this is now going to show up on the console of the people that run Newswire. And they're going to say, oh, Hitchcock over here has a new press release, and let's just have a look it over and make sure he's not putting out something stupid that's going to make us lose our ranking, and stuff. Okay, so we'll go back to article management, and we can search here for pending, and there it is. Now we can expect within 24 hours that this will either be live on the internet and on various PR news feeds, or else they're going to put it back to archived, and they're going to send me a letter saying, hey, Hitchcock, you screwed this up. We can't let it go out yet until you fix A, B, and C. Okay, so that ends this lesson. Now there will be a third installment in this lesson when it goes live, or if it doesn't go live, we'll deal with whatever the problem is. But I'm assuming they're going to let this one go, because I've done worse ones than this, and they've let them through. So this one was done quite well, I think. And so as soon as this one gets published, which I'm going to assume it will within 24 hours, I'll then complete a third installment of this training, which will then show you what we'll do to help make sure that we get better rankings for this than we might normally do. Okay, awesome. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Hugh out.